Hello everybody and welcome back for another math lesson. Today we will be using pictures and number bonds to show the number partners for 10. Let's get ready. Let's take a look at this story. Benjamin had 10 bananas. He dropped some of the bananas. Fill in the number bond to show Benjamin's bananas. We don't need to cross out any. We can look at the picture and it shows that some of the bananas have dropped and some are still okay. Our whole amount is 10. Let's count all of the bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's our whole amount of 10. Now let's count just one part of this 10. Let's count the number of dropped bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 4 bananas dropped. Now the other part of 10 is how many bananas are still okay. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bananas did not drop. And so now we have filled in the whole number bond. The whole amount is 10. 4 bananas dropped and 6 bananas did not drop. Let's take a look at the next one. Ooh, check it out. Glasses. Savannah has 10 pairs of glasses. 5 are green and the rest are purple. Color and fill in the number bond. Now, I'm not going to be able to color in the glasses, but I will be able to have the colors that we need. Let's first count them all before we do our coloring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10. Let's look at this number bond and think, where will that whole amount go? Where do we need to write the number 10? Yes, right up there. That's where the whole amount is with this number bond. Okay, let's go back to the problem now. 5 are green. Let's make 5 of them green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the problem says, and the rest are purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are purple. So we have 5 that are green and 5 that are purple. That means our parts are going to be 5 and 5. All right, I hope you're ready to have some fun now. This isn't our usual time to get the paper and the pencil, but you will need to set up some sort of paper or whiteboard to make number bonds that all will have the number 10. They don't need to all face this way. You can decide which way, but you should make about 4 number bonds to get ready for our next activity. If you need to pause the video, then do that now so you can get ready. So let's play a game. Our whole amount will be 10 each time. We'll roll the dice to find out one part of 10, and we'll need to figure out the other part. So I have a special 10-sided dice here for us to play. So if you have your paper or whiteboard all set up with some number bonds, we'll take care of doing one right now. So our whole amount is going to be 10. I'm going to click to roll the dice and we'll see what number shows up. Right here is what we look at, the number that will show up right there. Okay, let me roll it. Okay, so one part of our 10 is a 4. So we need to put a 4 in our number bond. But now we need to figure out what the other part is. We can definitely use our hands for this. So hold up 10 fingers. That's your whole amount, 10. And now 4 is the part we know. So put down 4 of your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And count how many fingers are still sticking up. And that's the other part of our 10. Did you get 6? I hope so, because that's the answer. So the whole amount is 10. One part is 4, and the other part is 6. All right, we're going to need to roll the dice again. Let me just move those numbers out of the way. So we know 4 and 6 are partners for 10. Don't want you to think that says 46. 4 and 6. Okay, I'll roll the dice, but if a 4 or a 6 shows up, then we will roll it again. Here we go. Ooh, 8 is one of our parts. So our whole number is 10, and now 8 is one of our parts. So remember what we did before to figure out the missing part. We know our whole amount is 10, so hold up your 10 fingers. And now we know that one part of our 10 is 8. So now carefully put down 8 of your fingers and see how many are still sticking up. And what did you get? A 2? All right. So now we know another way to make 10 could be having 8 of something and 2 would go with it. So they are partners, the 8 and the 2. 4 and 6 are partners, 8 and 2 are partners. You can't mix up the partners, then it won't be 10. Right, let's get ready to roll again. 3. Okay, so now we have a 3 as one of our parts, a 3. You know what to do. Hold up 10 fingers and then put down 3 of those fingers and see what you still have sticking up. I'll give you time to count. 7. There we go. So another set of partners for 10. Another way to make the number 10 would be to have 3, and with it would be 7. So 3 might be one type or one color, and then 7 would be the other type or color. All right, we're going to do one more. Although I don't know if we'll have to roll the dice again in case one of our numbers already comes up. Let's see. A 2. Did we already have a 2? 2 is partners with 8. So let's roll again. A 2 again? I can't believe it. Roll again. 7. We already have 7. 7 is partners with 3. We still have some time. Let's roll again. I want to get a different number that we haven't used yet. Let's look what numbers we haven't used yet. Have we used a 1? No, maybe we can get a 1. Have we used a 2? Yes. A 3? Yes. A 4? Yes. A 5? No. So maybe we can roll a 5. A 6? Yes. A 7? Yes. An 8? Yes. A 9? Not 9. So let's see if we can get a 1, a 5, a 9, or a 0. Let's see. Oh, 1. Look at that. We got one of our numbers we didn't use yet. Oh, 1. So a 1 is one part of our 10. Hold up those fingers, all 10 of them, and put down 1. Then count all those fingers you have sticking up. What number did you get? 9. There you go, a 9. So now we know another set of partners for 10 is a 1 and a 9. Terrific job. I hope you had fun. Now comes my favorite part. You're going to get your paper, pencil, crayons, colored pencils, markers, maybe even stickers this time or things like that to have some fun with some drawing and writing for math work. Pause the video if you need to. Here are the 2 activities you'll need to work on. Let's take a look at this story. There were 10 dragons playing. Some were flying and some were running. Draw the dragons and fill in the number bond. So I have some little dragons right here, some ways. Don't worry if you think you're not so good at making dragons. Dragons are imaginary, so you can decide however you might want them to look. What you do need to do is make sure that you have 10 dragons in total. You decide how many are going to be flying and then how many are running. This has a little setup that you could do where there's the clouds for the sky, the ones that are flying, and whatever is going to be running on the grass. And then you fill in your number bond. And the other activity for you to do is to create your own story of 10. Draw your story and a number bond to go with it. You can also write your story as well. So you can think about some other animal or creature that you would like to use, or you can think about shapes and colors that you want. You can even make it be about members of your family. You need to have your story be a whole number of 10, and then of that 10, you have to make the 2 parts. So some are doing one thing and then some are doing another, or some are one color and the rest are the other color that you choose. So have some fun, and we look forward to seeing your great work. Bye.